We got to make sure that we are working out. That's what we got to do every day, especially around the holidays. My goal is 5 times a week working out. So we'll see how that works out for me. But don't go too hard on yourselves, because if you don't make it, it's okay. You just got to wake up the next day and try again. So, no, you must live, not only for you, but for other people. I think for you first, though, of course. But take a look at these interviews. I hope you enjoy it. And also, we like feedback. Make sure you give us feedback. Tell us about what you want to hear, you know, what helped you, or anything, really.
Hi, my name is Art Harris. Originally from Detroit. I moved here for college somewhere around 10 years ago. Just recently opened up Work of Art, Kickboxing and Fitness in Minnetonka, right next to Hopkins High School.
Nice, that's a good area to be in.
Yeah, definitely.
My name is Nate Cosberg, originally born in Columbia, came to Minnesota when I was a baby, was adopted. Graduated from the University of Minnesota, currently a kickboxing instructor at Work of Art, and also an amateur Muay Thai fighter.
You went to school, you graduated at the U. What's your degree in?
My degree is actually in child psychology.
Child psychology. Do you think you're going to use that?
I mean, I kind of did. I was a teacher for 3 years.
Nice.
I was a gym teacher, elementary school. So I used a little bit of it here and there, you know.
Nice. What I like about that is that you can always go back to that.
Exactly.
You know, that's your backup plan.
You can, if need be. And who knows if I'll need it, who knows if I'll remember anything. But it was...
That's right. Well, how I've experienced life and how life works is that everything comes around full circle. All the things that you've done in the past always help you out in the present, and somehow they always get connected at some point in life. So I'm just excited about that and about what you're doing.
Exactly.
Let's see. Work of Art. My friend Art started a business. How long have you been in business?
Just opened 3 months ago, May 4th.
Awesome. All right.
It was originally built a space onto my house. I was working out of that, but quickly grew
Right.
and had to expand. So that was the reason for opening the gym.
Okay, so let's talk about you starting a business, because I know there's a lot of people out there that have ideas in mind. They really want to start a business. What did it take? Like, so you say you started a business at your house first. Did you start it as an LLC, or how did you start it?
Yeah, started as an LLC. Well, I used to compete as well. So Nate and I were teammates back when I was competing. And so I started personal training on the side. And that is how it all began. I built a space on my house, but I had too many clients and I only could train so many within a day. And so that was my vision to expand. And that's how Work of Art kind of came to be.
So you had a side hustle.
Yeah.
And then you just charged people on the side.
Yeah.
And then you said, let me start a business. So what did it take to actually start your business?
I would say one thing I underestimated or didn't know is the administrative side of things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like the paperwork side is completely overwhelming at times.
It can definitely, I feel like, it be overwhelming, especially for some of us who don't have that experience. You know, nobody in our family has that experience.
Right.
Nobody's taught us how to be business owners or how to be entrepreneurs. Nobody told us what it's going to take. It's kind of like, for me, like parenting. Nobody told me my daughter was going to go crazy when she graduated high school. Nobody told me that. I said, where's the book on that?
That's true.
You learn as you go.
You learn as you go, exactly.
Yeah, I'm still learning every day.
Every day.
New.
So did you hire somebody to do your paperwork?
No, I didn't. Actually, self-taught a lot of it. I reached out to a lot learners who own other businesses.
How long did it take? It took like weeks? It took a month?
That took like months, and still learning.
Still developing and learning.
Yeah, definitely.
And then are you renting your space, your business?
Yes, I'm definitely renting. But long-term plan now that I see how it's done is to eventually gain control of the building.
Awesome. How does your business work?
So what we do, we offer first class for free. We also have a lot of ads up for our marketing and advertising to bring people in, and then once they come in, we give them a free trial, sometimes 2 free trials, because we have 6 different classes.
Right.
So we let them try more than one, see if they actually like it. We follow up with them, engage with them, and eventually, hopefully, they become members.
All right, awesome. So the overall goal is just fitness and good health.
Yes, definitely. We
You
also
do any
have,
nutrition?
I'll say, yeah, we also have meal plans. So we're actually running a program right now that involves like meal plans, as well as like the fitness piece, and also the accountability that we put in, are the three pieces that we base our program on.
Wait. I think it's hard for people who's never had played sports, never, had an exercise regimen, or their parents never said, we don't eat sugar in your cereal, you can't do that, you can't do this. So what do you think eating, like what percentage of losing weight and being healthy is eating? Does that make sense?
Yes, I say it's a huge part. It's a large part. One question always get asked is
80%?
I'd say like 8.
Yeah, one question always get asked is people who do Weight Watchers and Jenny Craig, why does the weight come back? It's because, like when they finish the program, it's because once you change your eating habits, because it's hard to sustain those programs, they're also not doing the fitness piece along with that. So your body's not toning, you're just doing the nutrition.
Right.
And so once you stop, all your weight comes back.
Right, and exercise is important because every day that we live, we have to be strong in order to be able to keep living. What's your long-term vision?
Long-term vision, I would say, as of now, art is it's been a huge opportunity for me to be able to start teaching at Work of Art. And this has really shown me that, this is something that I want to do for the rest of my life.
Awesome. To work so close to somebody who's doing it.
Exactly.
I think that's important too.
Yes, because Art and I, like he said, we've known each other a long time now. And to have someone, at the helm, running the ship who really knows what they're doing, but is also more than that, a person of really good integrity, someone you can trust.
Definitely important. There's not a lot of people out there nowadays that you can trust.
Yeah.
A lot of businesses, and that's why I applaud people who do start their own business and those who had come with an idea in mind. And a lot of times businesses are started because you're working for somebody and things aren't really flowing the way that you feel like they should flow. Like for me, for example, I feel like people don't take care of their people enough. Yeah. It's all about the business. It's not about developing the people. So for me, it's all about developing the people, because once you invest in your people, I feel like you'll never fail and they'll always have your back and they'll be willing to put in the work. And I think that's the missing piece always.
Yeah, well, I run my own business right now as it's my full time now. I run a menswear company, so I sell
Menswear.
I sell pretty much everything online, mostly eBay, Poshmark. Most of what I do is online.
How come we just hearing about this?
Well, you said wait till the camera's rolling, right?
Oh, okay. I didn't say that. So menswear. How do we get some menswear?
How you get some menswear? Well, what I started out doing was I got everything from thrifting. So for a while I was a professional thrifter pretty much. Goodwill, Savers,
I love it.
Art Valley Village around here, and it's crazy what you can find. And just buy it, know what to look for, which takes time. It takes a lot of time. You got to hone. I've made plenty of mistakes along the way, but it's gotten to the point now where I was in the same boat as Art. I was teaching for the past 3 years, but I eventually reached a point where it's like my side hustle became bigger than my real hustle.
And the thing is, we need all streams of income.
Exactly. Exactly. And so I'm taking the leap. I'm not going to be teaching anymore, just doing that full time. So.
Awesome. Well, I want to learn no more about this business because this is good. I want to sell some clothes, or I want to, have an online store. How does that work?
Well, I would say biggest thing to start with when you're looking to sell, especially when you're looking to sell products, presentation is everything. So if you're looking to sell, even if you're just getting on Poshmark, listing some old clothes in your closet, make it look good, make it look professional. People who, have stuff just lying on their bed, bad lighting, it's got all the yellow, it's no good. You're not going to buy it, you're not going to want that.
It's a lot of time and energy into anything that you want to be successful, right?
Exactly.
What's the name of your business?
It is called The Finer Things.
Finer Things.
I deal mostly with the luxury high-end brands.
Okay.
And so
where can we check you out at?
My Instagram is The Finer Things with 2 underscores at the end, because somebody already taken the first one and the second one. And
That's
then
all right.
eBay, The Finer Things Menswear is my store name. So
Okay.
I got a couple
Nice.
options.
Do you see yourself in a physical building?
I've thought about retail, maybe in 5 years from now. We'll see. Right now, I just work out of my home. It's easiest that way. Wake up, work.
Business is good?
Business is great. Yeah.
Awesome.
I love what I do, and I get to.
So
do
are
this
you a
as well.
LLC?
I'm not an LLC, not yet. I'm thought about it, probably in the near future, but not yet.
Okay. All right. Good information. So then when you file your taxes, you just file your taxes as you personal, like finer things. Also, like you went to the state and had to do what?
Yeah, so when I file, it's self-employed for that.
Self-employed,
which
okay.
which is rough. And if you're gonna start your own business, let it be known you got to be saving for self-employed a lot, because the first year that I started making some real money, I wasn't saving real money. Yeah,
Right.
that bit me in the ass. It was rough, and I got a very very large bill. And so that's how I learned. I had to learn to just save. I think self-employed is like 30%,
Yeah.
33%. It's
Oh, man.
it's steep. So
man.
a lot of
So-
what you make, you got to put right back into a big savings account, which is something that everyone should be aware of.
Again, everybody should be doing. So do you have an accountant or somebody that you use to help you with
I
that?
do have an accountant, yeah, and she does all my taxes end of the year. But I've learned from me, just personally, anytime I get a sale, catch a sale, half, like a percentage of that will go into this account. I don't
Okay.
even think about it. It just has to go there.
Okay.
So it's like automating it in a way.
Anybody know how to swim?
Yes.
Yes, you know how to swim?
Yes.
Kinda?
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been swimming?
So maybe like 6 or so.
Okay, awesome. All right, so you can swim for fitness, you can swim laps?
Yes.
What?
Definitely.
Okay.
That was also a huge fitness exercise thing that we used to do back when I was fighting.
Mhm.
Was the swimming. There was no wear and tear on your body.
I know, swimming is good for your body, right?
Definitely, yes.
And it's
Yes.
hard.
Yes, it is.
It's not hard. That's the thing. Everybody says swimming is
When
hard.
you're pushing yourself, like it's
It's still not hard.
Definitely.
That's the problem. See, I'm a swimmer. See, I'm the master swimmer, right?
Okay.
That's
All
right. So swimming is, and when you swim, you have to relax.
True.
Okay, yes, it's good for your body. It can be hard work. Sometimes you're tired, especially people who don't swim often, especially who aren't used to swimming, because you're using muscles and your body position is in a position that you're not used to. So yeah, it feels like you're working. But while you swim, the number one thing is relax when you're saying hard. So if you relax and swim, it's not that hard.
There you
Okay.
Right? You need a new approach, you know?
You're right.
You need a new
That's what it's all
approach.
about.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. New approaches.
That's right. So swimming. Do you get in the water
I mean, I have, yeah.
Yeah.
I've used it for training before.
for training?
Yeah.
Like what do you do for training?
Just like 10, 20 laps, something,
Oh, so you can swim.
trying not to die. Yeah.
Trying not to die. Right. I think that's everybody's line right there. I'm just scared. I'm just trying not to die.
Man.
That's a big thing. I don't want to drown. But if you, yeah, well, we talk about that later. All right. So another question I have: if you could share one thing, one life experience, or something that helped somebody out, what would it be? It's like a life lesson that you would like to share.
Kind of, I guess, 2 in 1. One, I would say, always try to be consistent, but like being consistent, like on a positive level. Because if you're doing something negative and being consistent, I guess that could be taken the wrong way.
No.
Like, you're still being consistent. But
Just to be clear.
yeah, consistent on a positive level, and always try to do something that makes you uncomfortable, because that's how you grow.
Hey, I like that. That's
Yes. I would say, tying in with our second one there, doing the things that scare you, I think that's where you're going to see the most change and the most growth. For me, quitting my job, super scary.
I
Getting
think
in the
that too.
ring, pretty scary. But these things are how we grow. Then I'd also say one more thing would just be to try to find the things in life that really give you energy, the things that make you excited, the things that you look forward to doing on a regular basis, and then try to do those as much as possible.
now we got some coaches in the house, right? You life coach too, right?
Sure.
I think to be a fitness coach, you have to be a life coach too, right?
Exactly.
Because
It's
really,
all
there's it is all in one. See, I really like that. Do something that that scares you, or do something that makes you uncomfortable. That is key. That's been the theme of the week, really, for me. Is that what keeps us from doing stuff that we really want to do? Why can't it be us? Why can't we do what they're doing, or why can't we start our business, or why can't we be the one? I don't know, whatever it is you want to do. Why not? Why aren't we doing what we want to do
And
right
everyone who did it, who's famous now because they did it, they experienced the same things. But they win anyways.
That's right. And another thing is that it might not turn out the way you want it to turn out the first time you try it or the first time you do it.
Yes.
Right? But we continue to grow and get better. Just like what Art said, he started at his house, now he got his own building. Who knows what's next? You got to be able to take those steps to get to where you want to be.
Exactly.
Right? And sometimes you don't have the complete vision, and that's okay. You don't have to have the complete
That's
vision.
true.
Okay, I have some like silly questions.
Okay.
Not really silly questions, informational. $500 in your pocket or in the bank?
That's tough for me. I'm big on financial literacy and investing and all that. But at the same time, for my business, what I do, I make all my money through spending money.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, $500 in my pocket, that's a lot of stuff I could buy and then sell for a lot more. So I might take it in my pocket. Maybe I'll split it up.
Split it up. Yeah, you
let's
can
go
split it up.
$250.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, what about
That's
you?
also the same thing. I was gonna say is like as of this moment, either way it's spent.
Right.
So
It's gone already,
yeah,
right?
So whether I'm spending
give it
on
to me already.
advertising equipment for my members, like $500 is
Especially being a business owner, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, casket or cremation?
Cremation.
Cremation, why? I think a lot of people from overseas would choose cremation. I know you were
Really?
raised here. I mean, and sometimes it's spiritually connected.
Mm.
I don't know. I feel like maybe less environmental footprint. Then I can just kind of go back
Free.
into nature. Just,
Okay.
blow me out.
So you are okay with death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're taking
I mean,
that.
It's the only thing that's
Head on.
guaranteed. Death and taxes, right?
Oh man,
That's right.
that's hard for some people to think about that.
It is. It's scary.
And then sometimes it's like tradition or how you raised up your family. You know, always get cremated. That's how you came up. What about
Yeah,
you?
I was gonna say that's kind of what you just said is on the basis of the same thing. It's like my grandparents, like they already want everyone, like as a family, to kind of be
In the same
buried
place.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong, like they're still alive and stuff now, but it's something that my grandmother talks about, that my grandfather won't. He's so old school, but
Right.
yeah, like they want everyone to be buried together.
Oh,
So
okay.
I guess I would say casket.
Casket.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
I know somebody who wants to be cremated and then buried.
Oh, never heard that
That's
before.
the whole world.
I was,
You
yeah,
know
I
what
never
I'm
heard that
saying?
one
Like,
before.
I mean, neither. Like they
Yeah.
want the little.
Really little casket.
Yeah, like the little urn that they put
But
in
they want a full casket.
Yeah, I know. They don't want a casket. Did I say casket? They want to be in the like cemetery with the what do you call it? Headstone.
Sure.
They want a headstone, but they want to be cremated.
Okay.
Have you heard of that before?
No, I haven't. I've never heard of
Yeah, I just heard about that a few weeks ago.
that.
Interesting. Everybody's different, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so I have another question. What do you think it takes to have a successful relationship? Now that could be like a love relationship. That could be like a co-worker relationship. That could be any type of relationship.
I would say for any of them, communication, being open-minded.
I like
two,
that.
The top two definitely have to be open to a lot of different possibilities, a lot of different things,
Mhm.
like what the other person has to say. Just got to be able to take it in.
That's right. You can't really be too selfish, huh?
Right, definitely.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have any friends.
That's-
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Okay.
I would say tying it with arts and to communication. I would say listening is probably the number one thing for building relationships. And listening, giving someone your attention. I mean, there's arguably no greater gift that you can give someone than your attention. And when you listen, that's when you hear problems. That's when you're able to work through things, and that's when you really develop these bonds that can last over time. So
Definitely. What if you're the only one listening?
then you shouldn't be in the relationship.
Boom, you got it. Told you to get out
Right.
that relationship.
Right. Advice right
You know what I'm
there.
saying? He's life coach. You don't know it yet, but that you know.
We'll get there.
Yeah. Where's our favorite place to travel and why?
For me, it was Italy. I love architecture. I love the scenery. Like everything was so beautiful out there, and the fact that they did it before machines were around.
Right.
It was like, a lot of it. So much of it was like breathtaking. I went to like Rome, Venice. You know, like they say it's still sinking, so I got a chance to see that. That was beautiful. Went to the Vatican. Just went all over. Like Rome.
Nice.
Like,
Interesting.
Yeah, and Italy. Italy was
Okay.
just gorgeous.
It's cool.
Architecture.
Architecture, yeah. I haven't done like a ton of traveling yet in my life, but I would say my favorite place I've been to is probably San Francisco. I love the city. I love the culture.
It's very pretty. Yeah.
I love, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. The weather, the people, everyone is just so open, and it's a busy city. I like bustle. I like hustle. So I'm sure I'll love New York once I go there too. That's TBD. San Francisco for me.
Yeah, New York's interesting. Me personally, anywhere where there's like the ocean and the beach, like that's my peace,
Yeah. That San Francisco beach though, it's not too fun there.
It's not fun there?
It's like 60. It's like cold.
Oh, it gets cold. It does get cold on the West Coast. Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to go to that beach.
Hello, beautiful people. It's Deanna Smith with DAC Lifestyles. It's all about healthy lifestyles, all about making the right choices. And today we're in the pool. We're teaching some lessons. We would like to invite you to join us. If you don't know how to swim, or if you know how to swim a little bit and you want to get better, hit us up 763-222-4992. 763-222-4992. Sign up today and swim away. I am not an ocean swimmer, but I will. I'm scared.
Okay.
That's when it's good. That's when it's good. That's when it's okay to be scared.
Okay.
The ocean
It's different.
and for me the lake too. But other people, I don't know. I just like the pool mostly, but I do like to be in the water. I do like jet skiing, but I don't want to fall off.
Gotcha.
I'd be scared, but if I fall off, I jump right back. It's real quick. I'm scared. There's a shark outbreak now. There's all these sharks eating people, and then in the lakes, you can't see nothing.
Yeah. Well, and you hear when people are starting to get sick.
And they're getting sick.
Lake Helen.
Yes.
And
they get sick. So when I do swim in the lake, I have because I don't. It's hard for me to say no to a challenge.
Okay.
So we're gonna swim across this lake. I'll be like, okay. And I'm doing backstroke the whole way. Okay, I become the best backstroker ever. They'll be like, oh, that was good backstroke. Beat them all on the other side because I do not like the lake.
Okay.
I think it's from growing up, going to camps and you hear all those stories, camp stories, because you just don't know what's in there, right?
That's true.
Fear of the unknown.
The fear of the unknown.
Yes.
Right. So maybe I shouldn't be scared.
No, you shouldn't. That's scary.
I think so.
That's a different type of making yourself uncomfortable.
I think so too. So, and you have a family. We have your son here, Art is Junior. All right.
He's definitely always at the gym.
Always at the gym?
Non-stop.
You know what I like about having kids around is that they really get to learn from you hands-on.
Definitely.
And they become you, right?
Yes.
I raised my kids in the gym or work and at jobs, and now they think they're just in charge of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're ready to be in charge, especially if you have, I mean, it doesn't really matter what kind of work you do, as long as they see you busy working, then they're gonna know that's what I need to do too,
I definitely agree with that. He's been, ever since he was born in a carrier, back when I was training to fight, I was doing a little fighting, he was right on the mats with us.
Nice. See, I look forward to see what he has for us later in life. That's exciting stuff. Yes.
Good start. Yeah, kids do what you model. They don't do what you tell them. We all know that. They watch what you do. Just like baby art sees art. You see it in the gym.
Do you have any kids in the future? Are you thinking family in the future? Or
maybe someday. That's still a long ways away. Long ways away. Yeah.
Listen, I said I'll be anybody's birth control and tell them, wait, don't do it.
Hey, being a teacher is the best birth control.
Let
me tell you.
That's right. Being a teacher is the best birth control. So I do it other people's kids too, and it can be difficult.
Yes.
You need a lot of energy for that.
You'd be like 20 years.
Right.
Think about it.
Yeah, and then one thing about parenting, I know you're getting ready you say 20. I give you 5-10 years.
Wow, man.
Before he opens that business.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Waters that business.
Yeah, exactly. You say 2. You said 2 years. They gonna see you on the screen now. They're gonna be after you, man. They're gonna be all over you. It's over for you. Give us just in general, what we should be thinking about in regards to our best health. What should we be eating, and how often should we be exercising?
I'm gonna say you should be exercising to see results about 3 times per week.
3 times a week to see results.
To see the results that a lot of people wish to achieve 3 times a week. And I would say, as far as like nutrition, I try to tell people, because I'm not one of those like keto guys or cut out all your carbs guys. I tell people to kind of eat something that you can sustain for a lifestyle. So it's like, I tell people like, it's okay to have like wine sometimes. It's okay to have that cake.
Sometimes, like how often can we drink wine?
Like people, like I'm like, as long as it's not in excess, you're drinking bottles of wine every night. Like that's
so how many bottles can I have?
You're like, break it down. I need to know.
Some of us, you know, I'm not talking for me. I'm just saying
for a friend, right?
Yeah, for everybody watching. You know what I mean?
Asking for a friend. But I mean, I don't eat like that, so I don't teach that. Like, it's okay to have ice cream sometimes. It's okay to have that cake sometimes. I just want people to be able to eat in a way that can sustain for life.
Just pay attention to what you're eating every day and what you're drinking every day.
Definitely.
Right. So juice is out, right? 'Cause that's too much sugar.
A lot of it, yes. And then also have, so with the program, also give everyone a sheet, like even fruits that you should stay away from. It's like high in sugar.
Okay.
Such as everyone knows, like bananas is one of the.
What?
So yeah, we do
Love
like a lot
bananas.
of things. One of the things in the program I have, I created a recipe book. I have like 52 recipes in there.
Oh, nice.
People don't have to use it. It's just to get your mind thinking different.
Right.
More healthy choices.
I like that.
Yeah,
You're doing it. You're doing it all.
I'm trying.
You're all the point. You get everything you need here. But I think what's important is you don't have to go beast mode on nobody. Just know, gradual baby steps. Just being active and just being aware of what you put in your body. I mean, you have to cut everything off at once, but you're just gradually making progress towards where you want to be, and then you'll definitely see some differences.
Yes, correct.
What you got? What you got for
Well, that's how you'll sustain it. You know, not going beast mode right away. With the people who try to go out doing way too much at first, or going way too much into the diet, that's when they just start falling back to what they were. But if you start out, like if you can't run a mile yet, you start out trying to run 5 miles, it's not going to work. You're not going to stick to it. Do a quarter mile every day, then a half mile, then 3/4 of a mile. Little by little by little. That's how you build the habits, and that's how you really see the change.
There you go. That's what they need to hear. That's what we're talking about.
One thing we call Frankensteins. What we do.
Frankenstein.
So we got hand out. So you're going opposite foot to opposite hand, kicking up as high as you can.
Some people might need their hands down
Yeah,
here.
that's fine.
Okay,
Where you
but
have
I'm
to start. You say I'm gonna start. Yeah, that's fine. Just keeping your.
Tell it. I'm showing out myself.
Stretching that.
Maybe I should.
And then eventually bring it up as high as you can. There you
I need
go.
a chair. I got my chair just in case, right over there.
All right. There you go.
I think I just gotta stretch more often. Maybe I should have stretched first.
Let's see how you're going down. So another one we do as you're walking is knees slightly bent, using your back leg for balance. Go down till you can touch the floor. Still stretching that hamstring. Same thing, yes. Yep, same thing. So you would go back
Especially
and
after
forth.
trying to play softball and I be pulling
Right.
something. Every time I try to run around the bases.
You would have made it to home.
I would have made it.
Home.
Yeah, you would.
Oh, man.
We're pretty cool.
That's Michael Jackson's smooth groove.
What if, and you don't have to lift your leg so high for those who are just getting started.
Right. Just like a little balance is all. Yes, yep, just like
You
that.
gotta squeeze our core with that too.
That's right, you do. That's squeeze.
Okay, go ahead.
One huge thing that I like to do, you don't need any weights, any materials. So if you kind of get your feet a little bit wider, shoulder width apart, get your butt down as low as you can, so you're going low and not coming all the way up. You just pulse. You do that for a minute straight. It will definitely burn the glutes up.
Oh man, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start my own little morning.
Right,
Talk about
there you go.
routines and
Right,
stuff.
definitely. Get that going for a minute at a time. And don't give yourself a lot of rest. You rest maybe 20 seconds. After you go for a minute, go for another minute. You'll start to feel it. Say no lie. You'll start to feel it for sure. It's not even a hard one. Everybody can do that at home. That's definitely one.
I'm ready to wear shorts now. Got some muscles in my legs.
I like just one thing that anybody can do, not even kickboxing related, but if you've been in my classes, you know I'm a big fan of planks. I love planks. And there's a lot of ways you can do the plank, a lot of different variations. Basic thing is when you're in a plank, you want to try to make sure that your butt is down. Yeah, let's see. You know, go back here. Your hands are below your shoulders, your butt's down. You want to have your back as flat as you can, just like 2x4. Heels right above your ankles. And then ways to switch it up. If you get sick of doing this, you can go on your forearms. You can do plank jacks, which are kind of like jumping jacks, where you go in and out. You can go down, back up.
All right, what's the beginner state? Like on your knees, right?
Beginners, yeah, beginners you can go on your knees. Same thing. You'll still get a burn eventually. Or if you want, you can go to side plank. Go to here, put your knees down if you want, hips down. That's okay, totally fine. Work both sides. Or you go hips up. You can even try to lift the leg. Whatever you want to do. A lot of variations. I love the plank. It's a full body thing. You'll feel it right away.
All right.
Come check us out, Work of Art. We got classes every day, except for Sunday, but every other day. Kickboxing, HIIT, weights. We got dance too, a bunch of stuff. So
Like dance.
right in Minnetonka, right off of 169. We love to have you.
Awesome. We have morning classes.
Hours. Yeah, we have morning class. We have class that starts at 6, at 7, and then evening classes start at 5, and then 6:15,
7:15.
and 7:15.
Awesome. So your hours are what, like 6
6
to
a.m. till 8 p.m.
6 to 8 p.m.
Yes.
Monday through Saturday.
Yes.
Monday through
Awesome.
Saturday. You can use the MindBody app, the MindBody Fitness app, to look at our classes. You can get it on your phones.
That Mind Body Fitness app. That's for everybody, or is that
That's
just
for
for art or work?
No, that's for everybody.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can get on there and
And then we
search
search
kickboxing. Yeah, you can search kickboxing and kickboxing gyms come up.
Work of art. Let me say it right.
Will pop up.
Okay.
Do that. A lot of people go directly to the website,
Okay.
which is workofart.fitness. And
That's easy. I like that. Work of art.
.fitness.
By
Yeah.
Art Harris.
That's right.
And Baby Art. He's going to teach the
He's taking over.
What's the class?
He said lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. And I'll be there.
He might have you doing some of everything.
You know. But he learned. Deanna. DXE Lifestyles. DXE Lifestyles.